The arrival of Mauricio Pochettino to Chelsea has seen a change in the team's fortunes in front of goal, with the team now totalling 25 goals this season compared to 15 from last season with the same number of games played. What is yet to change though is the team's position on the table. Chelsea has been stuck at 10th or thereabouts in the league, and it begs the question, what is wrong with Chelsea? Before we go on and find out, please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. A 3-2 victory over Brighton showed Chelsea's tenacity, overcoming the setback of a red card to Conor Gallagher. However, this win contrasts sharply with a 4-1 loss to Newcastle. The defeat at St James's Park was a matter of scoreline and a reflection of deeper issues within the squad. It exposed a defensive frailty that has been a recurring theme this season. The team's inability to maintain a solid defensive line, especially in crucial moments of the game, is a concern that can't be overlooked. Coach Pochettino's remarks post the Newcastle defeat were telling. He highlighted the team's lack of focus and concentration, essential attributes for a solid defence. Conceding 4 goals in back-to-back Premier League games is a statistic that cannot be ignored. It points to a systematic problem in Chelsea's defensive strategy rather than individual errors. Pochettino's frustration is understandable considering the expectations placed on a club of Chelsea's stature and the resources at their disposal. This defensive vulnerability is a multifaceted issue. It's not just about the back line, but also the midfield's role in shielding the defence and the team's overall tactical setup. The lack of defensive cohesion has often left Chelsea exposed to counter-attacks and set-piece situations. These lapses have cost them dearly, as seen in recent matches. A defence that was once considered among the best in the league is now seen as a potential Achilles heel. The need for Chelsea to address these defensive concerns is urgent. The Premier League is unforgiving and teams quickly capitalise on any weaknesses. For Chelsea to regain their position as a title contender, a revamp or at least a significant improvement in their defensive approach is imperative. This includes tactical adjustments and possibly personnel changes, whether in the form of new signings or reshuffling the current squad. Chelsea's struggle with injuries has also been a prominent theme since the last season, with the situation escalating this year. The club has witnessed key players like captain Reece James and his deputy Ben Chilwell sidelined for extended periods. Chilwell's return remains uncertain, a significant concern for the team. The injury list extends to new signing Christopher Nkunku, who is yet to make an appearance this season due to his fitness woes. Currently, the team grapples with 10 senior players out with injuries, a scenario that undeniably qualifies as an injury crisis. This string of injuries has not only depleted the squad depth, but has also disrupted the team's on-field chemistry and strategic planning. The impact of these injuries can't be understated. Players like James and Chilwell are vital in defence and attack, contributing significantly to Chelsea's gameplay dynamics. Their absence leaves a void that has been challenging to fill, leading to imbalances on the playing field. Nkunku, a promising talent expected to bolster Chelsea's attacking front, has spent his time away from the pitch, leaving fans and management alike anticipating his potential impact. These absences have strained the team's adaptability and placed additional pressure on the available squad, demanding more from each player and exposing the depth of Chelsea's roster. On the offensive front, Chelsea's recent performances have raised concerns. Despite possessing talents like Nicholas Jackson, Mykhailo Mudryk and Raheem Sterling, the team has struggled to find consistency in their attacking play. Sterling's form in front of goal gives little hope, but the collective output of the front line has fallen short of expectations. The lack of cohesive attacking strategy, compounded by the sporadic form of these key players, has led to missed opportunities and a lack of clinical finishing. This inefficiency in attack is partly down to the frequent rotation and absence of key players due to injuries, disrupting any rhythm or partnership that might be developing amongst the forwards. Nkunku's absence in particular is a significant blow. His potential to link play and create opportunities remains untapped, leaving a gap in Chelsea's offensive capabilities. The youthful composition of Chelsea presents a unique challenge in terms of discipline and experience. The club's policy on focusing on players younger than 25 years old, evident in their decision to pass on signing James Maddison, has created a dynamic yet inexperienced team core. This youthfulness has inadvertently been linked to disciplinary issues on the field, a concern highlighted by recent incidents where Chelsea players received red cards in 2 consecutive games. Notably, these cards were issued to key team members, captain Reece James and standing captain Conor Gallagher. The relative inexperience of Chelsea's squad is particularly evident in the midfield. With an average age of just over 20, the midfield lineup includes Conor Gallagher, Enzo Fernandez, Moises Caicedo, Leslie Ugochukwu and Carney Chukwuemeka, all of whom are under 23 years old. This lack of seasoned players in a crucial area of the pitch raises questions about the team's ability to handle high-pressure situations and maintain composure during critical moments of games. Thiago Silva is the only player in the squad with extensive experience in a team otherwise dominated by youth. Beyond Silva, only Raheem Sterling exceeds the age threshold of 25, bringing with him valuable Premier League and international experience. The influence of these 2 players may not be sufficient to address the broader issue of inexperience permeating throughout the squad. The consequences of this youthful composition are multifaceted. On one hand, the energy, enthusiasm and a potential for long-term developments are undeniable benefits. Young players bring a dynamism and a willingness to adapt and learn, which can be pivotal in a team's evolution. However, the flip side of this youthfulness is the apparent lack of on-field discipline and tactical maturity, aspects that are often honed over years of professional play at the highest levels. The issue of indiscipline has manifested in recent matches, where Chelsea's players tend to make rash decisions, leading to bookings and red cards. These lapses disrupt the team's immediate game plans and have longer-term implications for squad rotation and player availability. Such challenges are further compounded in high-stakes matches where experience and composure are critical. For Chelsea to progress and capitalise on the undeniable talent within their ranks, addressing these issues of indiscipline and experience is of vital importance. And there you have it. We hope Chelsea fans can get through this rebuilding phase quickly. We also hope they don't, depending on which club you support. Please remember to like this post and share. Also subscribe and click the notification button to know when we'll be dropping more amazing videos. We'll see you soon.